I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. And if I look at my watch, you know what time it is, right? It's time for another installment of Late Night Snack Time with the Scoville Squad. I'm shooting this a little early. Of course, you're seeing it at the regular time. This is my dinner. And I don't think I've ever reviewed this. It's NongShun. The reason I don't think I've ever said that on video. NongShun Noodle. All right, there you go. Okay. The steam is still coming off this. I just took it out of the microwave. So I'm going to eat this right now. You know what I do? I think I've mentioned this before. Could be a thumbnail. I eat everything that I can eat with chopsticks. I do, because I think you eat slower. I think you appreciate it more. I think you fill up quicker. And you know what? It's just more fun. But that's me. So listen, I'm gonna give you the ingredients of said product. Enriched wheat flour. And I'm doing this because it is hot. I just took it out of the microwave. Excuse me. Enriched wheat flour. Wheat, which is wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron. I can smell some riboflavin coming. Reduced iron, thiamine mononitrate. Your riboflavin. Man, they did not disappoint with the riboflavin and some folic acid in there too. Now, we have some potato starch, which is, and we have some palm oil, modified potato starch, dried flakes, carrot, shiitake mushroom, green onion, red chili pepper, salt, maltodextrin. Contains less than 2% of the following. Anchovy extract, love that. I'm digging it. Beef bone extract. Sorry, but I'm digging that too. Beef extract, beef fat. I'm loving these ingredients. Black pepper, citric acid, corn syrup, defatted soy flour, because that regular soy flour is so fat. Someone will explain that to me, I'm sure. Dextrose, and our favorite disodiums early in the list. You're kidding me. Disodium guanylate, disodium inosonate, and disodium succinate. A threesome, a rare hat trick with the disodiums. That's rare. Man, oh man. Anyway, we've got garlic, ginger, gum arabic. We have hydrolyzed soy protein, hydrolyzed corn protein. We have mushrooms. We have natural flavors, onion, potassium carbonate. We have red chili pepper. Riboflavin makes a second appearance. I'm dying. I'm just dying. All right. We've got sodium carbonate. We've got sodium phosphates, soybean sprout extract, sugar, tapioca starch, tocopherols, which is an antioxidant. We have yeast extract, yellow corn flour, powdered. It does contain wheat, anchovy, and salt, and soy. Wow, huh? That's a lot of ingredients. You know, I was kind of into it. The beef bone, sorry, I just dig that. That's flavor. Beef fat, that's flavor. The chili flakes, you know, I was digging it. So here's what we're gonna do. I have some tincture. I don't know who made this. It's hot. I have some, you know, I thought about putting I have some lemon tincture from Tom Broom. Which is lemony and tastes delicious, but I don't think the lemon would work in this. And this is just very pepper forward. So I'm going to, man, if I had a third hand, you know what? You can do it this way. There's the tank. You know what? That's going to take a long time. Well, that's going to change the heat. You know, I probably should have tasted it before I put the stuff in there. But with all those weird ingredients in there at the end, I figure all this tincture is going to probably offset some of the weirdness of that other. When I stir this up, this is going to be hot. The reason I'm doing this, a lot of times people say, what do you use tincture for? What can you use tincture for? I use tincture in noodles a lot. My favorite tincture in noodles is just pepper tincture. You know, flavored tincture does not work in noodles. In fact, you know what? To me, the only thing flavored tincture works on is a spoon, your tongue, or ice cream, or some desserts. But that's it. You know, pepper forward ice cream, pepper forward tincture works so good in noodles and other foods. You should smell the tincture coming off this. Ah, come on, put your smell-o-vision on. Kick it on. I'll give you a second. There you go. Do you smell the tincture coming off that? As I back this camera away, watch how the beautiful Robbie Vision kicks on the light. Thank you, Robbie. We love you. All right, guys. So again, I forget the name. It's in there. NongShun. Hot noodles made a whole lot hotter. I'm Johnny Scoble, and this is Chase the Heat. Okay, look, I probably overdid it, you know? Wow. Whew. I certainly didn't need to put that much noodles, or that much tincture in here, but you know what? It does taste good. It's just hot. I'm having trouble managing my chopsticks, and I use these things every day. It's hot. They couldn't sell anything this hot in a store. We'd have a problem. But here's the weird thing. There's a segment of Chile, you know, that are extreme that would really appreciate the flavor of this. Wow. Now the tincture is very strong, with, you know, it's a strong tincture, but still the noodles are good. You know what's great? There's so many different kinds of noodles, it's crazy. I've said this before, I told this story before, but there's this the Asian shop we go to. You could probably get a Cessna 185 up in the air, taxi, up in the air, land it, and stop it inside this building. It is so big, you can't imagine. And the aisle, there is a whole aisle dedicated just to noodles. And I mean a whole aisle, I mean both sides. You walk down, it is, you know, 7 feet tall. Easy 7 feet tall, maybe, you know what I mean? And it's just, the shelves are only this far apart, and they're 6 feet tall, and it's just as far as you can see. Noodles you have never heard of. Noodles that don't have any English whatsoever on the label. I've reviewed a few of them. Some noodles that are crazy expensive. I got some once there. For noodles, I mean, they were expensive. I got some there once. I was with Foy. And man, this was, the sauce packet that you put in it, it wasn't super hot. They said it was gonna be hot. But the flavor, next time I go back, I'm gonna buy 2 cases of them. They were so good. But the fact that there's so many different, you'd think, well, how can they really make noodles different? You gotta stand, to people that dig noodles, it's like hot sauce. You know, people that don't understand hot sauce will say, well, how, you need 1,000 bottles? It just tastes like everything. No, it doesn't taste like every other. Same thing with noodles. It's true. This is really hot. This is the last mouthful I'm going to have now. They don't want to stop the video. I'm going to finish eating, but I'm not going to eat this entire thing in front of you because it's going to take me a while. It's hot as can be. So I hope your weekend was great. I really do. On my scale, this is probably a 3. I'm sweating. Now, listen, if I think about tincture and heat, putting all the tincture that I did in this cup of noodles. I'm going to eat that whole cup of noodles. I'm going to feel the burn for sure. I'm feeling it already. I'm sweating, and I never sweat. So, however, it's not going to be nearly as severe compared if I didn't eat the noodles. I just took the tincture, because it was probably up to here, you know. It was, you know, it was a lot of tincture there. If I just took the tincture and drank it without putting it in the food, the response would have been way more noticeable. I would have probably, I'm sure I would have got an endorphin rush for that. And I'm not going to get an endorphin rush from eating these noodles. It's interesting how that works. But I wasn't really looking for that. I was just looking for flavor. And the flavor really is great. It's just super peppery. It's very hot. If you haven't done that before, you guys, put some tincture in noodles. It changes the attitude of your noodle in a New York minute. Listen, new week starting tomorrow. Let's start it with the right way. The day doesn't start tomorrow morning when your alarm goes off. It starts tonight the way we go to bed. So no going to bed tonight that tomorrow is going to be a great day. And I promise you're going to be surprised how. I tell the story a lot though. I did it with my children when they were little. If you wake them up, they're going from, talk about changing. It's a huge shift change. You're going from just your kid to all of a sudden they're in like school mode or it's morning mode. But when you go, I put the kids to bed at night. I would say to them, guys, tomorrow's going to be a great day. They'd be like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. They would get out of bed excited. They'd wake them up and they'd open their eyes up. It's going to be a great day. Remember? And they'd jump out of bed excited. And what I learned from doing that is that it works. It worked on me. And I promise you, if you try it, you'll be stunned. If you have kids that are little, try it. You make your mornings so much better. You're going to raise happier, more positive kids. Try it. Or call me crazy, I don't mind. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all the normal stuff. If you don't want to miss any videos, don't click the bell for notification. If you select the top one, which is all. But if you really don't want to miss any, just visit us a lot. You know, it's not like you're not on YouTube every day anyway, right? You just are. The Lifeboat's right there. It's an amazing channel. My brother Tommy's channel about, victory over addiction, living a sober life and having fun and, being in control. It's living your best life. Check it out. If you want content over and above what you normally see here, get your bus pass. Hit the tab that says join. It's $4.99 a month. Some really wild stuff in there already. Comment. Ask anybody who's got a little bus icon by their name when they leave a comment. Ask them if it's worth it. More videos there. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.